The giant knelt on the ground. With a gentle swipe of his finger, he plowed the villagers' fields with ease. Then he carved out a channel from the river, diverting water straight into the farmland. Seeds instantly sprouted. The king immediately blew his horn and ordered the giant to serve him. The giant scooped up river water and filled the castle's dry fountains. He was the kingdom's guardian spirit, but the king couldn't stand the sight of him. Whenever the giant collected soil for the villagers, the king found new ways to bother him. When the giant dug holes and planted trees, the king sent soldiers to cut them down. For every tree the giant planted, the king had 3 more chopped down. When the giant tried to stop him, the king ordered his soldiers to fire arrows. Fed up and heartbroken, the giant left. But the king continued to have the forests cut down. Before long, the once prosperous kingdom turned into a desolate wasteland. Villagers had no choice but to pack up and leave. Only then did the king realize the weight of his mistake. To make things right, he set out to find the giant. He followed the giant's enormous footprints, pressing forward with determination. Along the way, he faced countless hardships, even being mocked by children. When he saw how peaceful and lush other kingdoms were, his resolve to bring the giant back only grew stronger. After enduring endless trials, he finally spotted a familiar figure in the distance. The giant was planting trees. Hearing footsteps behind him, the giant turned and saw a scruffy old man. Puzzled, he stared, until the man pulled out a broken, worn-down crown. Only then did the giant recognize him, the once cruel king. The giant was cold toward him at first, but the king, now a changed man, pleaded with the giant to return and help rebuild the kingdom. In the process, the king accidentally stepped on a delicate flower, but he gently bent down and lifted it back up. The giant was struck by the sight. Moved by the king's transformation, the giant chose to forgive him. Together, they returned to the kingdom. From that day on, they worked side by side to rebuild the home they both cherished.